Hey, gorgeous soul, welcome to your weekly astrology reading. Before I go into that, let me tell you about something amazing I'm about to do. If you go to horoscope.co.uk and you click the members area, not only do you get all your written astrology, your own chart wheel if you put your time, date and place in there, it also gives you a description of your personality. I'm releasing something that will eventually be paid for, but if you get in now, this week I'm releasing a whole load of content, free compatibility charts. You can see if you're compatible with your friends or your lovers, a daily astrology and a daily love astrology based specifically on your time and date of birth. It's unique to you, no one else in the world, unless you had a twin born at the same second as you. It's right there for you, and so much more. If this week, as I'm launching it, I want to give it to you for free. So if you join now, this week, prepare to have all this lovely content. I hope you enjoy it. Horoscope.co.uk. And now back to your astrology. Pisces, glorious Pisces, wondrous Pisces, how are you doing? I have to say, I'm the bearer of good news. This week, we kick off with something fabulous happening. We have the Sun and Mercury joining forces, and there's this delicious feeling around you. You're feeling very much yourself. You're very sensitive, you're very psychic, you're very tuned in. There may be magic and strange synchronicities at the beginning of the week, and you're like, oh, I love it when that happens. When wonder and magic fill my life. You really are on a mystery tour. Do pay attention to your hunches. Perhaps one of your psychic intuitions leads you to experience something fabulous. There's a sense that you're tuned into the mains when the Sun and Mercury get together. And there may be a conversation that's really important and you feel good about it. You feel any conversation you have around the 30th, you feel able to be yourself in it and confident and relaxed and chilled out. You know what you're like. You're very sensitive sometimes. You feel things. You can feel a bit shy maybe, or a bit cautious when having a conversation about revealing everything, but it's a very good time to talk at the beginning of the week. We do have a bit of argy-bargy between Mars and Pluto squaring off. You may be going through some radical changes when it comes to a group of people or something that you've been doing. You may decide to radically transform a blog, your website in some way. You may be letting go of a group of people that no longer serve you. But you're sticking to your guns. Mars is making you very stubborn at the moment, but try to avoid power struggles. The good news is, and the interesting news is that Venus, the planet of love, is shifting signs and going into your collaboration zone, your group zone, your ability to connect via the internet, vlogs, blogs, blah, blah, blah. You're able to have that connection on a very deep level. It's almost like you feel the love and you can share the love, and your love connects to other people and vice versa. You feel a part of something. You don't feel isolated. You don't feel alone. There's a sense of this reconnection with the whole, and it's very inspiring for you. It's also very great for a bit of cosmic ordering, law of attraction. Particularly if you want a relationship, for instance, as Venus is there and Venus is plugging you into the mains, you can say to the universe, bring me the right love for me, bring me the right friendships for me. And it's like your little message shifts around the globe and the right people are drawn towards you. It's quite a magical time, other than that little bit of punch up between Mars and Pluto. Let's see what the tarot say. Pisces, gorgeous Pisces, let's see what the tarot has in store for you. You can use this symbolically or intuitively. I like to dovetail it into what's going on astrologically, but hopefully you're going to get something out of it. Let's go. Let's have a little shuffle for Pisces for this week ahead. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's see what the cards have to say for you this week. Okay, Pisces, first card. You're feeling, which is quite a good thing, you're protecting your feelings and saying what you need to say. You might find there's someone argumentative around you, but guess what? That could be down to the fact that Mars and Pluto are having a big old punch up in the sky, or they're certainly wrestling, and you're like, no, I'm going to stand my ground. And there may be you and someone else both being equally stubborn. Remember that your superpowers are your intuition and your empathy. Now, sometimes when you have empathy, I know this myself, with too much empathy sometimes, you merge into the other person. You can feel their vulnerability so much that you kind of, give too much away, that you allow the boundary to become blurred. It's good if you're feeling that you can detach, but guess what? When you're standing healthily in your empathy, you can have empathy with boundaries. The two don't have to be mutually exclusive. So be empathetic, be intuitive, and you could come to a solution and offer a compromise between you and someone else this week where it's been conflict. There's also great rejoicing, friendship, socializing, enjoying yourself with people that get you. Should be a little celebration or a good time with your pals at one point this week. You're healing on some really important level. And also, I would say by the end of the week, there's great inspiration around you. You feel like you've come through a storm and now you have the starlight around you. Not only are you feeling healed, you should be feeling inspired. There should be inspiration and creativity. I love the star. And then life is hurtling forward. Now remember, with the Chariot, there are no reins. The reins are in your mind. What you think, what you feel, how you see things guides your life chariot. So it's obviously important that you love yourself, that you believe that the destination that you want to go to, you can get to, and that you're worthy of the dreams that you have. And then you put the work in and you go for it. You put the fire in, you action, fire, wands, and you become the queen of action this week. There may be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn coming into your sphere this week who you may feel pressurized by. I mean, you're not necessarily the most practical sign. You do what you got to do, but you hate it if someone tells you what to do and tries to control you to do things in their practical way, because you have your way of doing it. There may be something around your home that you have to do. There may be something you've got to sort out. It may be, I don't know, a broken washing machine, or you might be redecorating, or you might be having a big clear out and someone else is trying to tell you how to do that. Don't worry about it. That's just, I don't believe you're going into limbo. I feel this is just saying that's enough cards now. The fundamental card that I'm picking up from all of these cards I've just pulled is the Star. You are going through a healing. You are setting healthy boundaries. You are allowing yourself to really have the space, taking time away from giving everything away, to build and a life where you can be creative and you can be whole. Take care, gorgeous. I'll send you lots of love and I'll speak to you soon.